Alright, I'll be harvesting one of these. I'm gonna pick this one because they're all still black. None of them have. Let's see, can I pinch it off? Yes, I was able to, but not perfectly. So I think these ones you really want to cut probably, as to not damage the plant too much. This one I'm gonna try. This I was about to say, but Zimbabwe Black. Hello, and I'll be tasting one of the Zimbabwe Blacks and that I've been growing. And I'm gonna be tasting them in all their different stages. So this is, the unripe one when it's still black or like purplish. And then if it transitions before, because they are supposed to become red when they're ripe. And I have no idea. And this one, it has that tail that I really like. And only one of my Zimbabwe Black plants have this tail. So I probably will save seeds from this plant. Because it's unique. I've never seen like these tails on any of these plants. I'll just cut it in half first. Maybe we can look inside. I don't think they're gonna be super hot. Oh, alright, that's actually pretty interesting. If I can okay. Just so I don't drop any seeds. There we go. Yeah. It's kind of like a little bit of green on the inside, but it's pretty black. And it has a ton of seeds, a lot of seeds. And you have to remember, I removed some seeds so they wouldn't drop down on my keyboard as well. A very bell pepper smell, actually. Yeah, it smells exactly like a green bell pepper. But when you take a very deep smell, you can smell like, I'm feeling some. So, but I don't think it's gonna be too hot. Yeah, I mean it is spicy. But this is one where it's kind of like, you can eat it like this, Put maybe like 2 or 4 in like a salad. And then you can eat it if you want to give a little bit of that spice, because it doesn't have that much flavor actually. So I'm kind of like, It has a bit of like it really smells like a bell pepper, like to a T. But it doesn't taste like one at all. I don't know, I think if I were to say this, I would say like it's kind of like 4 times the spiciness of like a... God, what are they called? Not the jalapeno. The cayenne, there we go. Maybe like 4 times the cayenne. Whatever that means. But I mean, it has like an initial, like, it's spicy, like on the front of your tongue, but then it disappears like after a few seconds, and then you just have that lingering, like vegetable taste in a sense. It's fine. I mean, it's obviously the Zimbabwe Black is like an ornamental chili. But I see there is some use to it because it's not bad. It doesn't taste bad. It actually tastes good. Well, saying it tastes good, maybe not. It's like okay. I think that's a better word for it. It's okay. And I can see it going very well in like a salad. I don't know if I would use these for cooking. Because you would have to use quite a lot of them, and I don't know, when I use for cooking, I prefer to use ghost peppers, specifically like the chocolate ghost peppers that we grow. Because even that, you don't even need to use one whole ghost pepper. You can use like a tiny amount, and then you get all the heat. Because the amount of these that you would have to use to get the flavor, you probably have to use a whole, a whole plant's worth of these. And I mean, for example, the plant that I harvested this from, it has 26 of these little ones, while the ghost pepper chocolate that we're growing at the moment has 50 ghost peppers. So, yeah, no. But I'll continue growing these as a little bit of a snack, because I mean, like I said, I cannot eat a ghost pepper like this. I can't do it. And I don't want like that heat level of a ghost pepper every day. So this was good. And the Anaheim is going well as well, so we might have a few Anaheims to test as well. Because that is one that I don't really want to taste right now. I'm probably gonna wait until it's starting to become ripe. Then I'll harvest one and taste it. And the same goes with the Bulgarian carrot. But I will say the Bulgarian carrot has suffered. It has suffered quite a lot of sun damage. Sun scalds, which is interesting. Yeah, because I have tried to acclimate my plants to the sun by not letting them be in the sun for too long, and then you slowly increase it until they can be where you don't have to worry about moving them. And that is one that I got in it seems like the Bulgarian carrot plant really does bad with sun, or at least it gets sun scald very, very easy in comparison to other plants. For example, some of the bell peppers, they are getting full sun, in Sweden right now, at least in part of Sweden where we live in. We get now, it went from maybe 1 or 2 hours of intense sun every day, and then other than that it was hailing, snowing, raining, minus degrees Celsius, to now in these last days, and it's gonna continue probably throughout May, June, July, throughout all summer. It was 30 Celsius, 10 hours of sun, constant blasting. So that's one that's kind of it's probably not going to do so well. So I probably won't grow it again. Because, I mean, like I said, I don't want to put too much time and effort having to move. Even though my mom is the one who mostly does it. But I don't want to put that on her. So that's one that's kind of no. Probably won't grow again, no matter how it tastes. Unless I can find out a way to maybe grow it in a place. For example, because I don't want to use my grow lights all the time. I'm sure that's one where if you just use the grow lights, it will probably completely fine. You put it in a place where it don't get sun and just grow lights. Probably fine, but no. I bought those grow lights just to be able to use them during winter. So instead of using my normal light, I'll just use the grow light. So it works double duty, right? During winter, while during summer, I'm not using any lights at the moment. This is just natural light, even though my windows, the thing that you get are closed, it's still super bright, which is nice. Because, don't have to use that electricity. But yeah, I mean, that's how going. Other than that, some sun scald here and there on some plants.